welcome to our anniversary of our BTS retreat and our first year doing a full-on production together.
I can't believe it's been a year actually.
It has been a year.
Like literally, like today, December 18, today was the last day of the retreat.
Oh my
It was
God.
supposed to be it was supposed to be until 17 and it rained.
Oh my
so
God,
we stayed
let's
an
talk
extra
about
day.
that.
Yeah, so literally today is the 1 year anniversary of that day.
Of us going home.
Tina's
us going
birthday. We had planned the BTS retreat to be several days, but there was an oncoming storm and we had planned to leave before the storm got to us, but unfortunately it hit really hard and we were advised to stay put. Some of the roads were flooded and we didn't want to risk going back.
It wasn't unfortunate to me because that's what I wanted.
Yeah. So
When we decided that we were gonna stay the night,
I was so not ready to go
kind of
home.
died down like
It was perfect.
automatically.
It stormed at the exact
rain
moment.
it stormed at our decision point. I know May wanted to stay, but how did you feel, Case? Like that we extended another day? Because you had to you
I
were in
wanted
charge
to
of
stay.
you were
Yeah.
in charge of the food and the home and everything, and so that
Yeah.
was quite difficult on
Well,
your end.
that aspect was fine. It's more like, are my kids? I didn't plan for this. So like, do they have a ride to school? Is somebody picking them up? Do they have food? And then after that, I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
then
because I
we
really
lacked
wanted to watch
food.
the concert. That's why I wanted the extra
Yeah.
night.
Yes.
Because the concert was part of our agenda.
Not to mention, we also needed rest.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of practice and shooting and
and we finished
dressing
all
up
the
and
food.
everything.
We actually ate every single thing. What's your favorite moment of it?
well, video. I think the montage. I mean, I've already seen it. I know what you guys are doing, attending the dance classes, but especially May in the streets and stuff, that took guts.
The montage was like what started the concept of this video, I think. When PTD first came out, I was in the shower and I heard this song and I was like, oh my God, we have to have a montage at the end of the year of all of her dancing. And then I remember being like, should I tell Nicole and Kassie this? And then I let it sit for 2 weeks before I told you guys about it.
If I remember correctly, the montage was never gonna be a part of this video.
No, it was gonna be a separate video. I
Yeah.
wanted to make a montage as a surprise to you guys.
Oh, okay.
So I had this idea, I'm gonna make a montage of all of us, and then it would be I would make it a surprise to you guys. But then when we started getting deep into the planning of this, I just decided, or I just suggested making it part of the video, and you guys just said okay.
What was your favorite moment, May?
I think the filming of the first parts were the best for me when we were recreating the music video because those actually look good. And then obviously the bombs, giving the army bombs, I was super excited to see your actions and stuff. I was so stressed out about it.
Were you excited or stressed out?
I was a little bit of both. I was mostly excited. Yeah. But I was definitely stressed. I want to know what Nicole's favorite part was.
The part where you're on the roof and then we pan and it's and it's so I love it because it's a Philippine version of the video because there's palm trees and stuff and I'm like, oh, it's so cool. It's palm trees and then it's
But the balloon didn't fly away, it just bounced behind you.
Yes, fun fact. How many balloons did we use, guys?
We had a lot of balloons.
I think we had a
Nicole
pack
and
of
Casey
8.
were-
We had
We
pack
had
of 8.
12 or something, yeah, and we finished all of it.
Yeah.
And then we had
The wind was not cooperating.
yeah, some of those balloons, they died in vain, but in the end we got the shot.
I think once I sat down on the roof, I was so scared to move. So I was just like,
Yeah.
are you gonna bring the balloon up?
When it all seems like a song, sing along to Elton John. Maling part.
We should also talk about the cake.
Yeah, we finished the cake because we were there an extra day.
December 13, which is the day before we left, was Nicole's birthday. And we got her a ube birthday cake. And that was never meant to be part of the music video. But we ended up bringing the cake up just
She
because
brought it.
It's cake. And then we realized this would be perfect for the music video instead of the pancake.
Because we would have to make the
So we
pancakes
tried
too.
not to eat it.
But then afterwards, Nicole ate the whole cake.
It did. It did. Oh my god, that cake really pulled me through a lot of difficult times.
It was really good.
When we were shooting our second video, I was just so tired. I just sat down and started eating the cake. And I'm like, I really need this sugar rush. I need more energy.
Yeah, I remember the last day I had 5 cups of coffee or something. It wasn't even working anymore.
I think it's
I was-
pain meds.
Pain meds
So old.
for my knee.
It's adulting meds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like drinking my coffee and eating my meds.
Do you guys have a favorite fail?
A favorite? Yes, definitely the fireworks fail.
Wait, but the
Whatever.
fireworks is not part of PTD Butter.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother.
Sorry, wrong video. Not supposed to talk about that. There's a fail we had for
That's
the
also my
PTD
favorite
butter.
fail, but it's not for this video.
Oh my, but that
Wow, wala tayong fail.
Wow.
Maybe this wasn't a fail, but I definitely wish that the butter part had better lighting because I think we had this mood lighting setup, but then it wasn't comparable to the natural light. So then in the video, you could really see the difference in quality. So I think that's like the fail, but then it's not really anything we can fix, you know, like it's just our equipment.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're not gonna spend that dough that we don't have.
we actually already spent on those lights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
did.
true.
The strip lights, the LED
Yeah.
strip lights.
Those were awesome though.
I was
They
gonna
were
say, I
actually
really
super
like
awesome.
those lights. Like, I mean,
I really like those, yeah. I think now, taking a step back, it's like, oh, it's fine, it's totally fine. But when we were there, like, oh my god, what happened?
you
I
know,
think it was really good for a first amateur video.
you know what part I remember? When we were shooting the first, with the cake scene, with the walking waitress scene, we were following the video so faithfully, and then we noticed there was this part where it was like they made a mistake. There was no continuity in their shot, and we were like, "What do we?" When she's like raising her hand in the window.
There's no cake.
No. Like she starts off like holding with both hands, and then in the next shot, she's like got the plate here, and we're like, "What do we do?"
We just copied it, right?
We
Because it's
copied
two
it.
different shots. Yeah,
We
it was just
copied
two
it
different shots.
incorrectly. I mean, we copied the incorrect continuity shot.
Actually, I remember when we were filming that, wasn't Casey doing something funny in the because there was a lighting, the sun,
Yeah.
so she had to use her
The
body.
sun
to
and the
block it.
glass. And we didn't have a cloth. Yeah. It's
You had
like,
to block.
block it with your body.
Yeah, because May was holding the camera and Casey was like the production assistant, and then there was like May. You can see a reflection, right?
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
You know what that was? I had to kneel down because it was at a high angle.
And I can't like be tall enough to cover it.
But
So ghetto.
I just remembered that now. Like that's actually, it looked pretty good. As kind of a wrap up, if you guys could change one thing about either the video or the retreat, what would it be and why?
Maybe for me, I wanted the butter to be more impactful. I don't know how though.
Yeah, you know
It's
how
more
if we were better
practice.
dancers.
I
That's
was
what I'm
gonna
saying.
say, you know how if we had that actual cameraman following us.
Also that.
Yeah.
But I really think that's
Yeah.
what I mean when I say that I feel like it was so soft. But I think it's also like we didn't have a lot of opportunity to practice together. We only had one day to practice together. So we had to like figure out the synergy and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And we did practice really quickly.
We spent like 2 hours practicing that the night before.
The day before,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was our first time practicing with the three of us. We were trying to get the blocking
Right.
fixed and everything, remember?
Yeah, and there's
Like
like,
the
the
part where we
angle
had to
and
like
stuff like that.
rotate.
yeah, and there's always parts I can't do for some reason.
And me running
The
around.
transition part that
Yeah.
Nicole couldn't figure out.
The shuffling.
You remember the shuffling?
Yeah. Because the first one was like us bumping into each other and
Disaster.
We're so adorable.
disaster.
But I think we'll just improve. And then the next time we do another video, we'll be better. That's the goal.
Yeah.
You know what you should have said you wanted to change, Nicole, or
Oh.
improve?
My phone.
Yes, your broken phone.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I was so excited to use it. I'm like, the camera's so good, blah, blah, blah. Boom, broke. Yeah. You win some.
Now you learn.
Well, that's the end of our walk down memory lane with the PTT Butter shoot. I'm gonna stop recording in a sec, but let's record everybody saying bye to the camera, and then we can continue talking if you want.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Bye!
Bye.
Okay, stop making the record so corny.